Today, we're going to talk about Simone Biles, a bronze holder from the recent Tokyo Games. We bring you the truth about an American artistic gymnast. But before that, make sure you subscribe for 10 years of good luck. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and press that bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our videos. Leave your feedback via the comment section. Simone had little to no relationship with her dad, who could never honor or love a doll-like angel coming into his life. Born on the 14th of March, 1997 in Columbus, Ohio, she never knew she would have to deal with an uncaring father who was never there for his family. Her father, Calvin Clemens, struggled with problems of addictions and abandoned his family. Her mother was also a victim of drug and alcohol addiction, who also lacked a significant part of raising Simone. Career as a gymnast. Simone's career as a gymnast started when she first tried gymnastics at the young age of 6 on a field trip with her daycare mates. She impressed her instructors, and they suggested that she continue with gymnastics later. She soon opted for a training program at Bannon's Gymnastics and began her official training with her coach, Amy Borman. She was only 8 at the time. Her official career began when she competed in the American Classic in Houston in 2011. After she got placed in the 20th all-around of the USA Classic, her success motivated her to concentrate more on gymnastics, and to do that, she left school. She was homeschooled. That gave her an extra 2 hours of training. Another gymnast in the family. Simone has 3 siblings, and one of them is also a gymnast, Adria Biles. She started when she was 9 years old and ended up competing at the junior elite level, even training with Simone until 2016. The two also spent time together in the foster system before being adopted together by their parents, Ron and Nellie, when Simone was 6 and Adria was 4. Her actual upbringing. After her father completely abandoned his family and her mother losing control of her life, Simone's grandfather, Ron Biles, and his wife, Nellie Caetano Biles, adopted the 2 girls. Ron is a former air traffic controller. Nellie is a nurse and a former co-owner of a chain of nursing homes in the US. They gave Simone and Adria a secure upbringing in Spring, Texas, a suburb of Houston, and the girls have always regarded Ron and Nellie as their mother and father. From the beginning, Simone was an active child, running and jumping wherever she could. Her natural strength and high energy combined with an unusual degree of physical daring. She considered Ron and Nellie as parents, and used to call them that as well. During the Olympics, a commentator refused to call her adoptive parents anything but her grandparents, for which he later apologized. Simone responded, "My parents are my parents, and that's it." The gymnast was diagnosed with ADHD. Right after a month of making history at Rio, where she won individual gold medals in the all-around, vault, and floor, bronze on balance beam, and gold as part of the United States team, dubbed the Final 5. Simone's confidential medical records from the World Anti-Doping Agency were leaked. Biles opened up about ADHD after hackers published her confidential medical records. They also released records of other athletes like tennis player Serena Williams. She didn't break any Olympic rules by taking ADHD medication. That was confirmed in a statement by USA Gymnastics. Travis T. Tygart, CEO of the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, also weighed in. He said, "Biles has done everything right in adhering to the global rules for obtaining permission to use a needed medication." The gymnast is afraid of bees. While being an incredible athlete, Simone is also a human being, and that means she can be scared of animals and insects, especially bees. After receiving the gold medal at the 2014 World Championships, another medalist pointed out to Simone that a bee was in her bouquet. Being an adorable, then 16-year-old, she giggled and jumped off the podium to escape the little pest. She's had the same coach since she was 8 years old. Amy Borman is an American artistic gymnastics coach. She coached the 2016 Olympic champion and 2013 to 2015 world champion, Simone. She was the USA women's gymnastics team head coach at the 2016 Rio Olympics. After a year of her coaching career, she spotted Simone. However, Amy had not yet trained an elite gymnast, something that Simone actually saw as advantageous. "It was a learning process together," she told a news channel. "I think that's what helped us both because we were both kind of clueless about it. In the future, she will need a proper job." Although Simone loves being disciplined, working on her physique, and who doesn't love fame, Simone thinks this won't last forever, and soon she will need a proper job. Given the athleticism and agility needed for the sport, gymnasts tend to have extremely short careers, a fact Simone is realistic about. "Gymnastics is just one part of my life, and I'm having as much fun with it as possible," she said. She told the news that, "At some point I'll have to go get a real job." Biles has won more world championship medals than any gymnast in history. At the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Olympics, she won 4 gold medals and a bronze. She's become so sophisticated in the sport that new moves are named after her. She's also performing some routines that only the men have accomplished. With all that being said, we reach the end of this video. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be a part of the fam. We'll be back with more videos. Until then, take care.